Welcome to Shomrim on the Daf. She is sponsored by Shomrim Leabas Hitzchok. We're holding over the Zara Daf Mem. The Gemara, towards the end of the second parak, brings the story that Rebbe had a stomach ache and he needed something to heal himself. And he wanted to know if you can use apple cider of a goy, of a kachavim, and told him, Rabbi Shmuel Rabbi Yosi, that his father said that it's okay. So Gemara says they found in Rabbi Kachavim they had 300 barrels of apple cider that were 70 years old. So Rabbi drank it and he said, Baruch HaMakom Shemosar Olam L'Shomrim. He said, Baruch HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that he gave the world to guards, to Shomrim. There are people that are Shomer in the world. Now the Maharsha explains, what is this bracha? Baruch HaMakom Shemosar Olam L'Shomrim. So he says, when other Rishon was in Gan Eden, he was supposed to Avoda l'Shomrim. The world did not belong to him. He just had to guard the world. But when he was kicked out of Gan Eden, now the world belongs to him. Haaretz v'asan livnei adam. God gave the world to human beings. So he says that's what Rebbe is saying. Baruch HaMakom Shemosar Olam L'Shomrim, meaning, well, we used to be Shomrim, but now we actually can benefit from the world. Thank you, Hashem, for giving us the benefit of the worlds in this world. This is what Maharsha says, and it's a little hard to understand. Why is this a bracha? The Adam Arisha Kedem Achet, he was only a shomer, and he's saying thank you that we're not a shomer anymore. It's a little hard to understand it. But also the Mefarshim say Adivim Shat. They say what it means, Baruch HaMakom Shemosar Olam L'Shomrim, is that sometimes you have one person holding on to something, and the only purpose why he's holding on to it is in order to be a shomer, to give it to somebody else. This is the pshat, the boine on the Yaakov explains. He says, sometimes the Kishbul created in the world things that someone has to benefit from it, but he doesn't have it yet. So somebody else is being a shomer, is being a guard to hold on to it. Like in this case, the guy who was holding on for 70 years, apple cider, the Rebbe needed to benefit from. And Rav Shlomo Kluger in the Sefer Avoda, he brings a mashal l'dover zeh. He says if there is a rich person coming and supporting an orphan, it's a beautiful thing. You always have to thank that rich person for supporting the orphan. But imagine that the orphan had a father who was extremely rich, and when he died, they appointed an apotropos. They appointed a guardian to hold on to the money for the kids of this rich person. Now the kid grows up, and the apotropos gives the money to the kid. Do you go and thank the apotropos for being so generous and giving the money to the child? No. Obviously, you thank it for being very honest and guarding it for him, but it's not the money of the apotropos. It belongs to the kid. He was just a shomer. He was just a guard holding on to it. So he says, when the pasuk says, the Hashem haaretzum loya, and then it says, v'haaretz nasan livnei adam. Who are the bnei adam? The bnei adam or is Am Yisrael. The goyim were not the ones that are nasan livnei adam. So what are the goyim in the world? They're only the shomrim. They're only guarding it for Am Yisrael. As we saw in the beginning of the Masechta, that whatever Umasayim do in this world is only for Klal Yisrael. So says Rebbe, Baruch HaMakom Shemosar Olam L'Shomrim. For a guy, he's just guarding what we have in this world for Am Yisrael to benefit from. And Haine ben Yoyoda, he brings the pasuk that says, Rabbi Momrim Yareinu Toiv, meaning people say you don't have anything good. Nesa Aleinu Or Panecha Hashem, meaning we are waiting for Kadosh Baruch Hu to show the Toiv when we get to Olam Haba. I'm very pleased because they have so much to go. What does it mean? It says the Ben Yoyado, we'll see the Umasayim are so rich, they own so much, that just gives us happiness because whatever they're holding on to will be given to us. They're just Shomrim. Akash Baruch Hu gave all the good in the world to the Shomrim, to the Umasayim, so Am Yisrael can benefit from it eventually. And the Shalom Meshiv in the Sefer Divrei Shaul brings the Divrei Rambam. It says that sometimes you have a person who has a beautiful garden and with beautiful fruits, and the only reason he has is for the tzaddik to come and enjoy and benefit from it eventually. So the same thing over here. There's this great apple cider in the world, but it's really given to a shomer to hold on to give it to Rebbe. And in the Sefer Likuti Basa Likuti, he quotes the Sefer called Divrei Yirmiyahu on Chumash Shmois. And there he says, Davar Nifla Moed. It says the Paras B'Shalach, the Bnei Yisrael, when they came out of Mitzrayim, they went to where Baal Peor was. So he says, what does it mean? He brings up Shat, he says that Yosef had all the oitzros, all the treasures. Where did he hide the treasures? He hid it in a place and he put the Baal Peor on top of it. Why? Because he knew that if there will be Baal Peor, nobody's going to get close to the place because they have Avoda Zara over there. So he put the Baal Peor there in order to hide the treasures. So meaning, sometimes in the world, the good things are guarded by the klippos. That's what it means. There's different klippos that are guarding the good things behind it so nobody should get close to it. Says that's the pshat, that the Christians are very involved in the Torah Shebechtav. Says that's how the Torah was preserved, because the printing of the Bible came by the Christians. How they were so busy with it, so we had the preservation of the Torah. And he goes to say, based on that, something regarding Yonah de Yoimo. He says that's the pshat that we have in the Har HaBayis. There is the mosque of the Muslims. Why is that so? He says because all over the world, they dig down wherever they found the place with these old kings. There was history over there. There's archaeological digging to go underneath and ruin it and find all kinds of treasures. Here, HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants to keep all what is under Har HaBayis for Am Yisrael. So therefore, is misayviv to have all kinds of Shomrim, all kinds of guards to hold these places, so nobody will go and dig down there. This is the Inyan of Baruch HaMokah Shemasar Loma L'Shomrim. The world is guarded with different people for Klal Yisrael. Anyone want to join the Shomach Shava email us to WhatsApp group, please email shomachshava@gmail.com.